So this is Modern Warfare 2 launch progression overview. Everything you need to complete before season 1. They're going to give a detailed breakdown of pretty much everything we need to know going into the launch up into season 1, which starts on November 16th. With Warzone 2, DMZ, and raids coming in mid-season of that towards December. And this is kind of a list of what they're really going to go through. They're going to recap, complete the campaign, reach 55. We're going to go over all these things, unlock every weapon and attachment, 27 gunsmithable ones, plus certain features of that. Get at least one Spec Ops kit to tier 5. We're going to talk about what Spec Ops kits are. Unlock 12.5 operators. Do the camo grind, which they explain and show the camos in this. Hopefully they're not bugged. And then begin the weapon mastery journey leading into season 1. So you got a lot of content for 20 days. And then we're going to build off of that. And hopefully it continues for both multiplayer and the Battle Royale and the DMZ. But we do have a quick sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Jarritos, which is known for their fruit-flavored soda. And you might have noticed the fridge in the background the past few days. And I recently found out that they have way more flavors than I thought they did. They have mango, pineapple, strawberry, fruit punch, lime, and there's a ton of other flavors to choose from. It comes in a glass bottle made with real sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, and made with natural flavors. And you can get your Jarritos variety packs at Walmart to try all the different flavors, linked near the top of the description. The first 20 days between now and November 16th give you the ultimate opportunity to prepare for an incredible year of full content. To begin with, Modern Warfare 2 brings you familiar leveling system. You have all the way up to 55 military ranks to complete, each unlocking as you receive experience points from your actions you perform during different matches. However, the blog ensures you'll be able to prepare to look beyond the traditional leveling system. Even if you somehow hit level 55 on day 1, there are multiple ways to set yourself up for success in season 1 and beyond. One thing that they did with Warzone, or at least in the past couple years, is for every 50 levels, you would get a token that would allow you to level up your battle pass a little bit better. So I wonder if they're going to have something like that. At launch, Modern Warfare 2 will include the complete weapon mastery structure built around the new weapon platform feature that you may have experienced during the open beta, as well as a separate Spec Ops kit tier system, which is something we haven't seen anything at all. You can also unlock 18 base operators, as well as complete daily and career challenges. Here's over everything you can do in terms of progression. Complete the campaign, which we've seen those rewards before. This gives you mainly a couple hours of double XP, which is kind of nice, and blueprints, which could allow you to get a higher level weapon without having to unlock everything. Unlock all base loadout items, so those first 55 levels. Across multiplayer and Spec Ops, as well as Warzone 2.0, via cross progression, your main progression journey begins in military ranks. And I think COD Mobile is supposed to be a part of that too, which is a part of the progression. Veterans are familiar with this traditional rank system. For those who are not, your actions across all those game modes earn player XP, which ultimately unlocks the following item amongst other. Additional default loadouts in multiplayer, the ability to customize multiplayer loadouts, as well as Warzone 2.0 weapons at rank 4. That's kind of the standard to create your class. Some games it's 5. All weapon platforms, and majority of which can be edited in the gunsmith or gunsmithable, lethal and tactical equipment for multiplayer loadouts, and then perks, field upgrades, and kill streaks, part of multiplayer. And then this part right here where it says multiplayer loadouts, that kind of makes me think that loadouts within Warzone won't include a lethal and a tactical, maybe? I'm not sure. And then this part's for multiplayer. So maybe the loadouts we would get in there would only be for weapons. Who knows? As you level up to rank 55, you incrementally unlock and eventually access to all the base features available at launch with no need to unlock any of them ever again. So once one and done, level 55. So daily and career challenges, these are kind of things that we've had in the past. So you're going to have daily challenges as well as career challenges. A lot of times the career challenges are for calling cards and stuff. Both are great sources of player XP. Daily challenges give thousands of XP every 24 hours, while career challenges set up milestones to work towards throughout the experience of Modern Warfare 2 and 2.0, granting a massive amount of XP, cosmetic rewards such as calling cards upon completion. And that's kind of the standard, where if you get X amount of this, you get a calling card to display that particular progress. And that's something they've had in the franchise for a long time. In Spec Ops, the same thing is going to be happening there. with slightly different. The first challenge is a generic one. The second and third daily challenges can also be generic, but they could be specific to those things. And then they're going to do the split one. The first 2 daily challenges reward only XP. The third daily challenge, as well as the bonus, reward Special Ops Star on top of XP. So you can get like a bonus stars. I don't know. That's weird. Usually you had to have stars to unlock access to more Spec Ops. So that'll be kind of interesting. Maybe there's ones you could just grind and then you have a leaderboard for stars. Who knows? However, once you reach rank 55 at launch, consider focusing on daily Spec Ops challenges, as you can also earn the additional stars for the mode. Weapon platforms. Get every attachment and weapon unlock tuning at launch. And this is something they have not talked on. It was leaked in the past. We had a little bit of intel on it, but now it's going to be available in the game. And this is probably one of the coolest features if it's done right, because it'll really feel like you're making a custom gun. Even if you're using the exact same class setup as someone else, you can do the tuning and you can actually get a much different feeling gun than somebody else with the exact same build, which we'll touch on. One of the gunsmith's weapon platforms, the M4 shown above. After reaching military rank 55, you may think the journey is over until season 1. However, instead of ranking up, think about ranking across, as in level up each of your weapon platforms that can be customized. And this is normally you go M4, and then once you get this to level 13, which you can see right here, you get the F-Tac Recon, and then you get the Icarus, and then you use those to unlock the M16, the Hurricane, and you continue going down that route so you can unlock all of these and basically use these attachments down below. In general, leveling up a weapon platform with each of its weapon unlocks the following. Weapon platform, specific attachments that may be shared across the weapons in the platform or assigned to only one weapon in that platform. Barrels, magazines, stocks, rear grips. Universal attachments, these are the ones that you're gonna really want. If there's a meta one in there, they're gonna be using across different weapons. Those are the ones you want on everything. Attachments that can be shared between other compatible weapons. Muzzles, underbarrels, ammunitions, lasers, optics. So it's kind of like a split depending on which attachments we're talking about. Receivers, additionally weapons with the weapon platform, which includes even more attachments to unlock. The receivers actually give you the access from the M4 to F-Tac Recon. So those are going to be, it's going to be a cool system, which we can kind of see here how it progresses and unlocks. And they actually improve the UI a little bit, where it says specifically what level you need to get to unlock this specific weapon. So level 19 for the Icarus, level 14 for the Recon, 17 for the Hurricane. So pretty cool there. Being able to, let's say you decided to grind everything except for this category, your M4 would already have a bunch of universal attachments. So it's not like you're going to start with level 1 nothing on that gun, and hopefully it's a little bit better than the beta where you had to get this thing to like level 5 or 6 before you could equip all the different attachments. Not only is unlocking all weapon attachments extremely important for fluidity when it comes to Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, the meta, most effective tactics available, but intel suggests that those platform-specific and universal category attachments could be also equipped to weapons that arrive post-launch seasons. Weapon tuning, advanced gunsmith customization. So here is a little bit of this. This is kind of interesting, right? So you're going to have these sliders where you're going to be able to add weight or lower the weight, and that's going to improve the aim down sight speed or improve the recoil stabilization at the penalty of the other. So you're giving yourself a pro while giving yourself a con, and sometimes the trade-off is going to be worth it, other times maybe not. Same thing with aiming walking speed and aiming idle stability. You're going to have that opportunity with the length of the barrel, how that's going to work, and then you get the options here so you can see the specific ounces and inches that you'll be able to have those measurements. And this is for a grip. You could have for a barrel, and there's different attachments you'll be able to do this on for those specific categories. So reaching max level with gunsmithable weapon will grant access to weapon tuning, allow further customization. Once unlocked, a tune button will be present on the equipped tunable attachment. Selecting this button will take you to the tuning menu, which we just saw, and then you have find a radar graph representing exactly what that's looking like. So you can actually adjust the fire rate, the damage, the handling. And you can see these 4 are highlighted because this is what's being impacted on these attachments: recoil, accuracy, mobility, handling. This attachment will not impact damage, fire rate, or range, and that's kind of how you can see it there and visualize it pretty quickly. And I'm sure this is something that we'll learn and it'll probably be improved on as time goes on. Stars and kit tiers. So this is the interesting part. Before we detail weapon progression journey further, there are 2 important unlock systems that could be worth focusing on before season 1. The first is that those who play Spec Ops, especially those interested in raid missions, These are supposed to be a big deal. I'm not sure if they're gonna be more like the Division or Destiny or something along those lines, where you go through a dungeon and then you fight a boss at the end, right? Like essentially a boss, but we'll see. Maybe more like a campaign mission kind of tied in with Spec Ops. Per tradition, Spec Ops is a co-op mission mode where you can play with friends, where operators choose kits that act as in-game roles. More info here, built around the star system. Spec Ops stars can be earned in one of two different ways. The daily or weekly completion stars. Each week you get the option to do those. Take the Special Ops mission low profile, for example. One special star is earned for completing the mission, one within 25 minutes, and then the another within 15 minutes, which is kind of similar Spec Ops style, where you just do it faster, or you do it while taking less damage or not being caught or whatever, and you get different number of stars. And then you get the daily stars as well that we've already talked about. Every star earned counts towards two parallel systems, career stars and kit stars. The latter is which is tied to the progression in kit tiers. Ooh, okay, so career stars are used to unlock rewards such as additional kits. Medic kit unlocks at 1 star and recon unlocks at 3 and additional items as you progress. So it's like you're building out your level or your creative class for the Spec Ops. While earning career stars, you also earn stars towards the special kit you play with during Special Ops missions. Earning kit stars allows you to advance through a kit's tiers, which comes with more active and passive abilities in playing with that kit. For example, tearing up the assault kit unlocks faster loadout item usage, increased armor capacity, and free stim. So you kind of get upgrades for your creative class. It is highly recommended that tier up the kits to better equipped for the challenges for the first raid. So basically max out. You can get any Spec Ops kit to tier 10 well before additional Spec Ops missions and raids become available. So you can kind of max that out. Speaking of intel, you can expect a lore revealing dossier to be sprinkled around the 3 ops. And we kind of saw that in the campaign. There were some challenges that listed specific Spec Ops ones where you had to find intel. So that's kind of what that's referencing. And then we get the full roster of the characters. This one's a PlayStation exclusive. I think there's other pre-order. I think this whole row is the pre-order digital exclusive. And I think the rest are just from completing the campaign and basic ones that you get. That's all there during the campaign. Through those, it explains that. So for completionists, they're showing the camos, which is kind of nuts. At some point before season 1, especially if you're among our most dedicated players, you may think you've unlocked everything in the game. This is something that has been bugged on launch for like the past 7 years. Day 1, you cannot get the camo. It's broken. One of the challenges is almost always broken, but hopefully that's fixed this time. You've reached military rank 55. You have access to all the weapons through every launch weapon platform, and you have to unlock every attachment that can be earned within these specific platform progression trees. Now you can get a head start on 2 of the biggest weapon progression features that could last you far beyond launch: camo challenges and weapon mastery. Weapon camos are cosmetic patterns that cover majority of each weapon are earned via camo challenges since the original Modern Warfare game, Call of Duty 4, back in 2007. Every main Call of Duty game included this feature with some variation of the structure, except World at War did not have any camo progression. We understand that there's speculation around camo challenges. Here are the facts. Modern Warfare 2 camo challenges system will be streamlined significantly and will offer more rewards than in previous years. Hopefully it doesn't drag on based off that. It's a goal to give you the mastery camos, gold, platinum, and more sooner, while granting more universal base camo rewards with longer endgame journey for providing true weapon mastery. That's a W. In Modern Warfare 2, camos are split into 2 groups. Base camos. Any weapon can equip base camo once unlocked via specific weapon's base camo challenge. In other words, base camos universally unlocked across all weapons by completing a challenge on the road to weapons first mastery camo. There are 180 unique base camos available at launch, while more to be added with each new weapon that comes in post-launch. So basically, you're just going to get these other camos that you have to use the FTAC Recon, or you have to use the Hurricane to unlock a camo that's used on all guns, which is W. Master camos, these are unlocked for only a specific weapon and have 4 unique designs: gold, platinum, polyatomic, and Orion. The gold camo challenge for each weapon is available once all of its base challenges are completed. So that's for one weapon. Platinum camo challenge for each weapon is available once the gold camo is unlocked across a minimum number of weapons in the category. Polyatomic camo is a challenge for each weapon available once the platinum camo is locked across the minimum of 51 weapons. And then we got Orion camos. A reward for unlocking polyatomic camo across a minimum of 51 weapons is also automatically granted on every weapon that earns the Orion camo past its minimum requirement. So these are weird. I'm a little confused on what the difference is there, but basically an extra camo is nice. Each mastery camo is also tied to additional challenges required for weapon mastery on each weapon, which can be done in parallel with the camo challenge journey detailed below. Note this information be subject to change at the game's launch. Complete the base weapon camo to get all the universal camos. In 2019, each weapon had up to 10 base camo set. Completing these unlocked all 100 base camos, but only for that weapon, and every base camo across all weapons was the same. In Modern Warfare 2, the base camo challenges system offers between 1 to 4 challenges per weapon, and each challenge unlocks a new camo to use across all weapons. With the launch, dang, that could get a little bit interesting. With the launch of weapon roster alone, there will be more than 180 unique camos. Each gunsmithable weapon, that is, a weapon that has attachments, has 4 base camo challenges. The first is a basic kill count challenge, which is available as soon as your weapon is unlocked. The other 3 are unlocked specific weapon levels, roughly spaced out in thirds up to the max level. Note, none of these have specific attachment requirements like Vanguard, allowing you to complete these challenges in whatever configuration you see fit. However, you may find certain challenge combinations easier if you using the challenges than others. For example, the M4 has a base camo challenges, get blank kills with the M4, unlock the blank camo. Or blank more kills with the M4 without reloading, or get double kills with the M4, unlocks the blank, and then unlock triple kills with the M4, you get this other one. Complete all of the unlocks above to get the gold camo, the first mastery camo challenge. Each non-gunsmithable weapon, that is the weapons without attachments, has 1 base camo unlocked by completing a basic kill count challenge. That is nice. Get X kills with the RPG. This is going to be a lot faster. Holy! The new base camo system also applies to post-launch weapons and edited in the gunsmith. That's cool. Each season will include new base camos because they're going to add new weapons that are tied. This is going to be the M4 camo that looks the greatest until you get the mastery one, right? Unlock gold camo. Once every base camo challenge is done, specific weapon, the first of the 3 is unlocked, which we just saw. That's super easy, 4 challenges. Every weapon in Modern Warfare has its own gold challenge, getting a certain number of kills, 2 or 3. Doing so unlocks a gold camo for that weapon only. At this point, you could begin the weapon mastery journey, skip down the list, finish a specific number of gold, and then you get platinum, which that's kind of how that looks. No spoiler there. And then we have, those are the categories. So those are all the different sidearms, launchers, and the melee, which is going to be the riot shield and the knife. And then finish a minimum of 51 platinum mastery challenges. Get access to the polyatomic camo challenges. So you're going to have to go through, and there's going to be specific challenges for master, right? So each platinum camo challenge is the same across every weapon within a weapon category. So once you've done that, you'll have to go through and unlock platinum for each of them, because then this one the challenge unlocks. Okay, so this works the normal. You just get enough in that category and then you're good. You get platinum. Finish the minimum of 51 platinum mastery challenges. Get access to the polyatomic camo, which looks great. It's like a dark matter-ish with a little bit of bendiness in there. Once platinum is unlocked on all 51 weapons, the final camo challenge is unlocked, polyatomic. This final mastery camo challenge is yet another challenge specific to each weapon category. For example, the M4's polyatomic challenge is different compared to the RPG's polyatomic camo. So once you've gotten that, then you got to go back on that specific gun, and you have to do a specific challenge to get that. Completing the challenge of weapon unlocks a polyatomic for it, count towards the unlock requirement for the mastery camo. So you're going to have to do all those, and then you're going to get the ultimate one, which kind of is a combination of a lot of stuff. I don't know if that looks that good to me, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Once the polyatomic camo is unlocked, 51 weapons, mark completion. Okay, after original locked Orion across 51, earning the polyatomic can be additional weapons. Automatically grants the Orion camo. Okay, so quick simplification of this is basically once you've done those 4 challenges for the weapon, or 1 if you happen to do it on the RPG, you'll unlock a gold camo challenge. Then once you've done the gold challenge for a specific category of weapons, that will unlock the platinum camo challenge. And once you've done that on all 51 weapons or 51 weapons, you'll get access to the polyatomic camo challenge, which will be a new challenge. And you'll have to go through all 51 weapons to do this specific challenge, which will unlock the Orion camo, and then you'll have the access to all 4 of those camos on the various weapons. Whether it's later in the season, Modern Warfare 2019, you may recall that they had weapon mastery after unlocking a specific camo. This is Okay, so it's gonna have those challenges that they had before, and then you get this little charm. Holy, a lot of camo progression, but this is what's gonna keep you on the game. Keep in mind, I have a ton of tips and stuff to make these things easier, faster, loadouts, all that type of stuff. Enjoy the video, hit the like button. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.